Welcome here to Shy Sports Live. We have the finale of the Cubs versus Sweepers versus Phillies as the Cubs look to go ahead and sweep the Philadelphia Phillies and move on to a 9-game win streak. Before we get set for first pitch, let's take a look at our starting lineups first for the visitors. The Philadelphia Phillies, the first 3 hitters, Turner, Schwarber, Harper. The 4 through 6, Reyes, Marsh, and Stott. The 7 through 9, Bohm, Crawford, and Stubbs for the Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubs defense will do after this first pitch. It is a called strike by Hunter Wendelstedt. Left to right field, Ian Hatt, Matt Shaw, Suzuki. Third to first, Bregman, Swanson, Horner, and Bush. The 0-1 to Turner, swinging to miss 0-2. First to 2, battery mates, Carson Kelly and Edward Cabrera on the mound today for the Chicago Cubs. 0-2, slider off the plate, 1-2 now to Turner. I want to thank everyone for tuning into this ball game. As the Cubs are playing against the Phillies. Nice curve ball. Whoa. That looked like a strike. No challenge. The 2-2. Check swing. They appeal at first. Turner. No. Says Edwin Moscoso. We'll get you to umpires here. Umpires behind the plate. Hunter Wendelstedt, Edwin Moscoso at first. Veracruz Paz at third. And John Bacon at second. And John Bacon at third. Fly ball to right field. Suzuki will camp under and make the catch for the first out. So, good start for Cabrera. Should have had a strikeout, but he gets an out nonetheless and keeps speed off the base pass. Now to bring up Kyle Schwarber. Once again, umpires Wendelstedt behind the plate, Moscoso at first, Carapaza at second, the crew chief, and John Bacon at third. First pitch, Schwarber, sinker inside corner, the power changeup on inner third is a strike 0-1. There's a curveball, and that's a strike 0-2 now on Schwarber. Schwarber 207 on the year, 8 home runs, 15 RBIs, 24 games. This is game number 25 for the Cubs, not 21. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on that power changeup for strike 3. First punch out for Cabrera. That is 2 gone now in the half inning as here comes a batting gloves-less Bryce Harper. So 2 gone here into the top half of the first inning. Harper flies this one to center field. Shaw will come in and make the catch for the third out. The new center fielder, and that's a quick 10-pitch, 1-2-3 first for Cabrera. To the bottom of the half, first we go. Scoreless on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom of the first inning. Before we go over the lineups, first pitch to the leadoff hitter Nico Horner is about ready to be thrown from Christopher Sanchez. Here is that first pitch. Off the plate for ball one. Cubs lineup: Horner, Bregman, Happ, Suzuki, Kelly, Bush, Swanson, Shaw, and Amaya. Horner already 4 home runs, 320 average. Here's the 1-0 from Sanchez. Ground ball head towards second base. That's Stott. Fires a first in time for the first out. Left to right field, Reyes, Crawford, Marsh third to first, Bohm, Turner, Stott, and Harper behind the plate. First to two batter remains Garrett Stubbs and Christopher Sanchez. Solomon Philly, he's on the mound today. First pitch to Bregman. Foul out of play for strike one. Bregman's on a roll. He's hitting .263 on the season. Sanchez, against righties, bad hitters are hitting .318 against him. Against lefties, .167. Here is the 0-1. Check swing, foul ball, 0-2. There's only one left-handed hitter in this lineup. And it's Michael Bush, and he's hitting in a 6-hole. Bregman hitting .339 in the last 14. Here's the 0-2. Off the plate, 1-2. The career splits for Sanchez. Right-hander's hitting .254, left-hander's hitting .210. So this season he is pitching better to lefties than his career overall. The 1-2. High pop fly on the left field line, foul territory. And it's going to get out of play for a foul ball. OPS average on the season for major league hitters is .708. Every hitter besides Bush and Amaya in the Cubs lineup has an OPS greater than the average, with Horner at .908. And that's on base plus slugging. 1-2. Ryan Dry pulled foul. One out, bottom of the first. 7 pitches thrown for Sanchez. Here's 1-2. Another pop fly down the right field line. Might be playable. It's an Italian fair. Throwing the second from Harper. Bregman holds at first, but that was a little duck bloop single. 69 miles per hour on the exit velocity. That was a sinker in on the hands, and Bregman gets a piece of it. And Harper couldn't get to it as it landed in fair territory. That just kind of stayed up in the air. For a leadoff single. Here's Ian Happ. First pitch to Happer. Swings through a changeup, strike one. That was right down the middle. Happer, he's continuing his hot few weeks. .244 average, 6 home runs, 13 RBIs. And he has a 14-game on base streak. 0-1. Inside, it's 1-1 now. That dates back to the doubleheader against the Guardians a couple weeks ago. 1-1 strike on Happ. 1-1 from Sanchez. Swings through a nice changeup or slider, 1-2. I want to apologize for not broadcasting at least the first game or two of this series. I just did not have the energy to broadcast, so we're unfortunately only doing a finale, and there is a called strike 3 on a changeup at the knees. Happ goes down looking, and that is out number 2. Now to bring up Seiya Suzuki. Excellent changeup right at the knees. Wendell said did not ring up, Hap, like a normal strike three. You just gave him the old-fashioned thumbs up. You're gone. Seiya Suzuki. First pitch. Inside corner on the sinker. That's a strike on one. Here's the 0-1. Chopper hit weakly towards short. Turner charging. Fires the first. In time for the third out. Cubs get a hit but don't score. Well, to the second in Chicago on a beautiful day. It's scoreless on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top half of the second inning, scoreless here in the finale of this 4-game set. Cubs on an 8-game win streak have a chance to sweep their second series in a row. They've already taken the season series against Phillies. That misses up and in to Felix Reyes. Only 3 games on the season, 3 for 11. Ground ball hit towards short. Swanson fires the first in time for the first outs. So 4-4 down for Cabrera in 12 pitches. Doing the math, that's 3 pitches per at bat. Here's Brandon Marsh. Big beard man. 276 average, a couple of home runs, 11 RBIs on the season. This is inside for ball 1. Atlanta and Washington, they're tied at 2 in the top half of the 6th inning there in the nation's capital. 1-0, and that ball smoked on the line. It is going to be foul. It's 1-1. Ball and a strike. One. Oh, that ball's hit well to right center field. This ball is going to leave the yard halfway up the right center field bleachers, and Brandon Marsh has given the Phillies the lead on this 3rd home run of the season to right center field. That ball's absolutely tattooed, and no doubter, 107 miles per hour off the bat. 425 feet on a projected distance, and absolutely no doubter. That was a sinker right down the middle, and Marsh did not miss it. Absolutely killed that baseball. With 1 out, that'll bring up Bryson Stott. First pitch from Cabrera. That's fouled off of Stott's foot, 0-1. No balls and a strike. That's slow. It's 1-on-1. Just swing and a miss. 1-2 now on Stott. Backdoor curveball called strike 3. Nice pitch from Cabrera. Picks up another strikeout, his second of the game. Excellent curveball there, and Lemelstad got the call correct. He's missed one call today early, so. All right, 2 gone. That'll bring him out like Bohm. First pitch. This is up and in the Bohm for ball 1. So now the Cubs know that their red-hot offense is going to need at least 2 runs to get their win streak to 9. 1-0, that's a strike at an ease. 1-1 now to Bohm. Cabrera's been a good pitcher for the Cubs this season. Here's the 1-1. Sinker fouled out of play. 1-2 now. Ball 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. 1-0 Phillies. Solo home run from Brandon Marsh. That was a no doubt of the right center field. Gave the Phillies a 1-0 lead to 1-2. One away, 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the second. Cabrera sets, checks the 2-2. Another foul ball. Nice little battle here between these 2 pitch players. He pitched number 6 of the at-bats. 2-2. Slate swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's out number 3. Solo home run for Brandon Marshall. Breaks to tie. Well, it's at the bottom of the second in Chicago. 1-0 Phillies on Shy Sports Live. Welcome here to the bottom of the second inning. Cubs and Phillies in this finale of this 4-game set. Phillies on top 1-0 courtesy of a Brandon Marsh solo home run in the top half of this inning. Here is the 1-0 to Carson Kelly. Check swing, they appeal to first. Milsko said he went, strike one. And Kelly will take his timeout. Kelly hitting .310, a couple home runs, 10 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. This is just inside, maybe low. It's 2-1 now. It's definitely inside by about a couple tenths of an inch. Here's a 2-1. Foul tipped into the glove of Stubbs. It's 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Kelly. Nobody out. Leadoff hitter in the bottom of the second inning. 2-2. Chopper off the plate. Behind home plate foul. Two. Popped up right side. That's also going to go out of play. The battle will continue. Two. Rolling in. It's full now. Three-two again. Fly ball hit the right center field pretty well towards the gap. Crawford and Marsh converge. It's going to fall, and it's going to be a leadoff double for Carson Kelly. 98 miles per hour off the bat on the line drive double. Looks like Crawford did not get a good jump initially, and Kelly will take advantage and get a double, and that's the second hit of the game for the Cubs. Oh, it's hanging a lot in the air, and Crawford just really did not get much of his top-end speed until he was a foot away after the ball landed. So that's a leadoff double, and that'll bring up Michael Busch, the only lefty in this Cubs lineup. Ground ball hit to the left side. That's going to get past the third baseman. The throw to first is not in time. That's going to be a base hit. Infield single, and the Cubs had the runners on the corners with nobody else. That got past third baseman Bohm, and Turner might have had a shot at third. Instead, tried to take the throw to first, and I think if he would have just gone straight to first, he might have been able to get the out. We have Dansby Swanson, 179 on the year, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs. So we're going to have our first challenge. That looked like that's going to be a strike. It is a strike, so it's 0-1. So Phillies retain their challenge. Both of their challenge. Here is the 0-1 to Swanson. Swing and a miss on another changeup. 0-2 now. Swanson hit a home run off of Sanchez in the game in Philly. Here's the 0-2. It's low. It's 1-2 now. I think that would have been a strike, but it wasn't received well from Stubbs. Just a 1-2. Fly ball right field. Tailing Marsh. He's going to make the catch. Kelly's tagging the throw to the plate is cut off from Harper. And that is going to tie things up on a line drive sac fly. The right field to Brandon Marsh. And it is 1-1 all. Sanchez tried again on the changeup, and he just could not get it past him. Here's Matt Shaw. He looks at a sinker for a strike, 0-1. Two home runs, 9 RBIs for Shaw in the season, the 0-1. Ground ball chopped foul, 0-2. Getting to start in center as PCAs. It's a ground ball hit towards short. Knocked down by Turner, but he's unable to make the play at the slide. And that's another base hit. That's 3 in a row for the Cubs now. Or that's 3 hits in the inning for the Cubs now. Swing and a miss from Amaya, 0-1. No balls on a strike. Phillies have the lowest defensive runs saved this season. They have actually given up 19 more runs than what they have saved. So here is a ball on away, 1-1. So they are not playing good as a defense. I mean, the NL East, the Mets and the Phillies, the two teams that were expected to be juggernauts in this division. Here's a line drive past Turner in the left center field. Bush is going to have to hold at third because he had to go back in case he was going to get doubled up, which is excellent base running, but nonetheless, bases will be jacked for Nico Horner with only 1 out. There's a strike to Horner, 0-1. Ball and a strike on Horner. Here's the 1-1. Rommel hit towards third. Bohm's going to grab it. He'll take the fire to first. They'll get the force out there. And that is out number 2. Bases will stay loaded. So 2 outs. That'll bring up Bregman. His first pitch to Bregman. That's shot foul, 0-1. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, bottom of the second. Bases are loaded. Cubs able to tie the game up on a Dansby Swanson sac fly. 3-0-1. High pop fly. And if the Phillies can make the catch, it's going to get him out of it. Boom! Will make the catch in foul territory for the third out. Cubs strand the bases loaded, but they do tie it up at 1. Well, to the third in Chicago. 1-1 tie on Tri Sports Live. Welcome back here to Chi Sports Live. First pitch to Justin Crawford is a strike, 0-1. Phillies and Cubs tied at 1 after the... Here's a one-hop ground ball. Swanson grabs it, fires the first in time for the first out. Good play there from Dansby. Just getting Crawford. It's 1 out. I'll ring up Garrett Stubbs. First pitch to Stubbs misses high on a sinker for ball 1. 215 average for Stubbs in his career, 7 home runs. 1-0, that's the top of his own first strike. I believe this is his first start of the season up in the bigs. Here is the 1-1. Shows Bond gets it down the first base line. Oh, what a nice play from Cabrera to grab it and flip it to first for the second out. That gets past him, and that is likely a infield single for Stubbs. And good job from Cabrera getting off the mound very fast. The second out, another ring of Trey Turner. Flew out the right field in his last at-bat. The speedster. Hitting .232 on the year, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Looks at a curveball off the plate for ball 1. No, pop fly. Right field again. Suzuki fighting the sun. Camps on the dome. Makes the catch for this third out. Quick 7-pitch third for Cabrera. It's the bottom half of the inning. Cubs and Phillies tied at 1 on Chi Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom half of the third inning. 1-1 tie on Chi Sports Live between the Cubs and the Phillies. Mr. Sanchez on for his third inning of work. First pitch from Hap. Misses low. Definitely was a strike, but Wendelstedt says no. So on 1 on Hap. He struck out looking at a changeup at the knees in his last at bat. Here is the 1-0. That's a strike 1-1. That was a little bit lower, and Wendelstedt gave him the call. Here's the 1-1. This is inside 2-1 now on Sanchez or on Hap. One Hap in on the hands fouls that one on the third base line. 2-2 now. Last time Cubs faced Sanchez only gave up 1 run. 2-2. Chopper hit towards third weekly. Boom charging. Grabs, fires the first in time for the first out. So 1 gone here in the bottom of the third inning. That'll bring up Suzuki. Highest ground ball rate. Christopher Sanchez, 1.7 shy. 1.7 shy percent of Logan Webb, the leader. George Kirby is above Sanchez. And Jack Klanowicz and Jose Soriano, the other 2 players in the top 5. There's a little blue line drive. That's going to get down in front of Crawford. And say Suzuki has the Cubs' 6th hit of the game off of Sanchez. Another pitch on it. In on the hands that he lines. Batting average is slugging by batted ball type this season. On the ground. Batting average turned 247, 269 slugging in the air, 379 average, and 707 slugging that is in the entire league. That's crazy. It's up in the air away, or up and away from Kelly. It's 1-0. Kelly 1 for 1 today, double to right center field. Average lead over at first is Suzuki. Kelly pulls this one on the ground. It's a fair ball off the sliding glove of Bowman. That is going to be another base hit for the Cubs. And another base hit that does not leave the infield. That's the third already for the Cubs on infield hits. That would have been a tough play to get any out anyways for Bowman, but he does a good job and knocks it down. Because if that gets past him, Suzuki likely scores. With 7 hits, Michael Busch, he had an infield base hit in his last at-bats. One more hit for Busch will get him in above the Mendoza line. Has one home run. Maybe he can get a second one. First pitch. Off to play for ball 1, 1-0. Phillies have lost 8 games in a row, I believe. Cubs have won 8 in a row, so one streak will continue. 2 streaks can continue here. The 1-0. Fly ball hit well to center field. Crawford going back. He looks up. That ball is off the batter's eye. It's a 3-run jack. Michael Busch. Back-to-back games with a home run. And it is 4-1 Cubs, the second of the season. RBI 789, 106 miles per hour off the bats, and a projected distance of 421 feet. Michael Busch getting it done, and more importantly, getting that batting average above 200. What a win, or what a hit for Busch. That was right down the middle, a home run, a 3-run shot, and the Cubs get their 8th hit of the game off of Sanchez. There's a strike to Swanson. Oh, 1, that's a strike 0-2 now. That is the first extra base hit allowed to a lefty hitter this season by Sanchez. And the already lineup besides Busch, even with Busch, has terrorized Sanchez today. The 0-2. Inside corner, it's 1-2 now. There's a harder line drive to the right side hole to make that number 9 of the hit column, and the Cubs are just terrorizing Sanchez today. But the home run for Busch, that was a fastball right down the middle. Absolutely terrorized it. Cubs up 4-1, and they're still looking to do damage here in this third inning. As Matt Shaw 1 for 1 today. Single to Trey Turner on the hard hit ground ball. It's a backdoor curveball for a strike 0-1. 53 pitches now for Sanchez in his outing. He's in danger of having a short one today. 0-1. Line drive, left field is going to fall in front of Reyes for another base hit. Cubs are absolutely piling it on here in the third. That's 10 hits now for the Cubs. That's 5 hits in a row now for the Cubs. There's still only 1 out. Mile 1 for 1. First pitch. Swings through that off-speed pitch for strike one. Yo one. Rommel hit hard towards the left side hole. Bohm dives, stops it, fires to first, and they finally break the hit streak. But it took a diving stop to get the out at first for Bohm. Swanson likely would have scored, but two more runners in scoring position for the Cubs now. Swanson and Shaw move up to the third and second, respectively. Here's Nico Horner 0 for 2 today. He grounded out twice. Can he get a base hit here and drive in two more RBIs? A pitch. That's slowing in for ball one, 1-0. Pitch number 58 for Sanchez here in this game, and Nico's going to take his one-pitch timeout. One-0. Ground ball pulled. Bohm backhands it, fires to first in time. But 4 runs an inning for the Cubs, including a big 3-run shot for Michael Busch. 5 hits on 20 pitches. To the fourth we go. 4-1 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Omega to Shine Sports Live. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is a strike at the top of the zone. Schwarber struck out in his last at bat. Cubs up 4-1. Phillies had the leadoff home run, or had the home run in the top of the second inning, but Cubs immediately answered that with a sac fly for Nezzy Swanson. 0-1. That's up and away 1-1. And then the 3-run home run in the bottom of the third inning, last half inning by Michael Busch blew the game open a bit where it made it 4-1 Cubs. The offense continues to hit well to 1-1. So have to play 2-1. Can the Cubs continue? That'll be the question. Or will they kind of tone it down a bit? The 2-1 to Schwarber. Ground ball pulled to second. Horner grabs it, fires to first, and that is an easy first out. So 1 out. That'll bring up Bryce Harper. Flew out to center in his last spin. Grounds that one foul. A 1. Oh, almost hits Harper. That misses inside 1-1. All's line to right center field. That's going to fall. Second hit of the game for the Phillies, and the first for Bryce Harper. 105 miles per hour off the bat. Pitch to Reyes at Innie's first strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball. That's foul. Looks like it off of Reyes' foot. And Reyes will take his timeout. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball hit is a hit and run, so it's going to get rid of double play. Bregman fires the first. Reyes is out. Harper holds at second. 2 outs. So we got Brandon Marsh, the man who hit the home run. Two gone here in the second inning. First pitch to Marsh. Misses up and away for ball 1. 1-0. Ground ball hit towards the left side. That's going to get out of the infield on the left field. That's going to be an easy RBI for Marsh. So he has two hits today. Does Brandon Marsh, and he's driven in both runs, a home run and now an RBI single, and the lead is cut in half to 4-2. That's 3 hits now for the Phillies. Fastball in our third. That's a strike to Stott, 0-1. Biggest thing for Cabrera here is just to get out of this inning without any other issues. Particularly get another quick out here. This is another long, or the second long inning for Cabrera. His first and third innings were 16 pitches combined. Cabrera will throw to first. Marsh is back in time. The second inning and this fourth inning has gotten him up to 45 pitches total. Cabrera does have 3 strikeouts. The 0-1, that's chopped to third. It's a fair ball. Diving stop by Bush for the 3rd out. Cubs will absolutely take that. We'll head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Cubs on top 4-2. Phillies got a run, but they're still down. We'll be back into this on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch to Alex Bregman is a changeup an outside corner for a strike, 0-1. 4-2 Cubs here in the bottom of the fourth inning on Shy Sports Live at Wrigley Field. Here is the 0-1. Right down the middle for a strike, 0-2 now on Bregman. 60th pitch of the game for Sanchez was just thrown there. Bregman 1 for 2 today with a single. Here's the 0-2. Check swing, no offer. It's 1-2 now. One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Sanchez gets another strikeout. Give him the second of the game. First pitch to Ian Happ is at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Balls and a strike. The pitch from Sanchez. Line drive right field out of play. It's 0-2 now. Oh, 2. Line drive deep to left field, and that's going to make it 5-2. Ian Happ on the wavelength, and that ball was killed. Number 7 of the year, the 5th earned run for Sanchez today. Second home run of the game, 111 miles per hour off the bat. And a ball that lands on the wavelength, 429 feet. Unbelievable. That was a hanger. There's a ball to Sanchez. It's 11 hits now for the Cubs off of Sanchez. The 1-0 to Suzuki. That's allowed to play 2-0. That's a strike. Suzuki's going to take a challenge. He's going to win this one. It's going to be 3-0. Yep. We go to Suzuki. That's to the knees for a strike, 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now on Suzuki. Three, 2. So it's ball 4. So Suzuki walks. First walk for Sanchez today. It just has not been a good day for the ace. But barrel race, Ian Happ 28th, and that will be this season 16.1%, 0.1% higher than Jack Caglione. Sanchez gives Kelly to swing and miss on strike 1. Kelly 2 for 2 today, a double and a single. The 0-1. Excellent, it's 1-1. Rob Thompson might, because of the past couple, because of the games in this series for the Cubs offense, might just be like, hey man, you got to eat up a couple more innings for us. 1-1. Ground ball pulled. Boom. It's a fair ball. Goes to second in time there. To throw to first. Not in time there. Scosa said he was off the bag. I don't think Harper was off the bag. I just think that was a late play. But 2 outs. Runner on first for Bush. 2 for 2 today. A single and a 3-run home run in the bottom of the 3rd inning. So he's had a good game today. First pitch. The knees, that's a strike on 1. PCA's getting an off day too. He's been hot. Cubs have picked a really good time to not only break out of this slow start to the year, but to really kick off their offense. They can hang on. They'll move to 16-9 and win their 9th in a row. 0-1. That's in their first strike, going 2 now on Bush. Sanchez will come set. Pitch number 77. The 0-2. Outside corner called, strike 3. Out number 3. But to the 5th. Ian Happ, an absolute monster shot on the waveland. Adds on to the Cubs lead. We'll head to the 5th. It's 5-2 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top of the 5th inning, 1-0 on Alec Bohm as Odor Cabrera fires on the ball. Bohm struck out swinging in his last at bats. It's 2 straight out of the zone, 2-0. Two balls, no strike. It's popped up right side. Out of play. 2-1. Two one check swing. They're going to appeal to first, and Moscoso said he did go. It's 2-2. And Bohm will take a timeout. It's close. 50-50. But let's go still ring him up. So it's 2-2 on Bohm. Here is the 2-2 from Cabrera. Fell back to the screen. Bohm struck out on a late swing. Two, that's line out of play again. Another good battle. Two, chopper towards second. Horner grabs, fires the first, and that is out number one. I'm going out of the way of Justin Crawford, 0 for 1. He grounded out in his last at bats. First pitch. It's a strike, 0-1. And this is inside, 1-1 now. Chopper hit weakly up the hole. Horner jumped on the first, scooped out by Bush, and that is out number 2. What a play. Nico Horner, first just to get the ball to first, and Michael Bush to stretch and to scoop. Thompson says no. 2 outs now. Ground ball hit towards third. Nice scoop there from Bregman. And another quick half inning for Cabrera. Another alternating inning in terms of play. It's another 1-2-3 inning. Halfway home, 11 pitches. Woods at the bottom of the fifth. 5-2 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Cubs and Phillies playing here in the final game of this 4-game set. Cubs already won the series, trying to sweep. First pitch from Sanchez. The Swanson misses zone in for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Line drive center field. Crawford makes the play for the first outs. I was actually tattooed 99 miles per hour off the bat. One other ring of Matt Shaw, 2 for 2 today. Single to left field twice. One did not leave the infield, the other one did. Average up to 305 now for Matt. Sinker for a strike, 0-1. Shaw on his 9-game hitting streak. It's fouled off. 1-2 now. Here is the 1-2 to Sanchez. Sorry, to Shaw. That's fouled off again. One, two. Just inside 2-2 now. Two. This is it's full now. Three, two. Foul out of play. Three, two. Going in, ball 4. It's walk number 2 issued for Sanchez today. Sanchez with a weak pickoff over at first. Shaw gets back in time. And Matt Shaw will steal second. Pitches a strike to Amaya. Here's the 0-1. Amaya swings through a changeup, 0-2 now. Oh, 2. So it's 1-2 now. One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good changeup there from Sanchez. That's out number 2. That'll give Sanchez his 4th strikeout of the game. And that'll bring him Nico Horner in the top of the order. It's on the corner and a strike to Horner, 0-1. Sanchez will come set. 0-1. This is high 1-on-1 now. Ground ball hit towards second. Turner grabs, fires to first just in time for the third out. Cubs get another hit, or Cubs get a walk but don't score. We'll head to the 6th, 5-2 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top of the 6th inning. First pitch to Trey Turner from Edward Cabrera's a curveball for a strike on 1. Turner 0 for 2 today with a couple flyouts. He pops that one out of play, 0-2 now. It's on the way, 1-2 now. One, two. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Good pitch there. That's out number 1. We have Kyle Schwarber now. Struck out swinging and grounded out today. Cabrera 40.2% in zone rate today. This oh my gosh, whatever. There's a chopper foul. Z01. Swing and a miss on that power changeup, 0-2. So it's 1-2 now. One, two. That's John foul. Cabrera, the 1-2. On the corner, called strike 3, and Schwarber is going to say, hold on a minute, let's challenge. And it's a strike. So Philly loses one of their two challengers, and Cabrera picks up another strikeout. It'll bring Cabrera his fifth strikeout and his 500th career strikeout of his career. Need to do a lot of pitching to be able to get 500 strikeouts. First pitch to Harper. Pops this one up. Warner's going to call everyone off. And that is another quick 1, 2, 3 inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 5-2 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back into Shine Sports Live. First pitch to Alex Bregman is a strike, 0-1. Smoked up the middle. Oh, what a nice diving stomp by Stott. Fires the first, robbing Bregman of a hit. What a play there from Bryson Stott. That is the first out. Sanchez up to 96 pitches in the outing today, as Happ and Suzuki are coming up now. That's on in 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup, 1-1. Ground ball hit up the middle. Turner making a tough play. Fires the first, not in time. That's going to be another infield base hit for the Cubs. That'll give them their 12th hit of the game. Seven home runs for Happ this season. 4 as a left-handed hitter, 3 as a right-handed hitter. He hit the 1 out on the Waveland today as a right-handed hitter to go yard. I'm going to say Suzuki's 1 for 2 today. And that is going to be it for Christopher Sanchez. It was not a good outing. A lot of hits given up. 2 home runs. And we'll be back after this. Sanchez will depart. Sui Cubs on top 5-2 here in the bottom of the 6th on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Cubs on top of the Phillies 5-2. First pitch from the new pitcher for the Phillies, Chase Shugart. Misses up and away to Seiya Suzuki for ball 1. Shugart, I believe, got some playing time earlier in the series, in the first game of the series. Here's the 1-0. Little fly to center field. It's going to fall, and that is hit number 13 for the Cubs. Happ will hold on seconds. It is all going right for the Cubs today. Here's Kelly, 2 for 3 today. Double, single on the ground out. First pitch from Shugart misses low for ball 1. One 0 up and in. Did it get a piece of Kelly? It did. Hunter Reynolds says he did. They checked the first, make sure he didn't swing. He didn't, so that's hit by pitch, and that'll load the bases with 1 out for Michael Busch, who's 2 for 3 today. A single home run. He struck out looking in his last at bat, but Bregman Chopper hit the first. Oh, awkward side spin. Cubs are only able to get down at first base, and that's going to be an RBI for Michael Busch. It's 6-2 Cubs now. That really awkward spin, which is part of the reason why Harper really had no shot to get the out. I mean, that gets past him. That's a bases clearing extra base hit. This is just off the plate to Swanson. It's 1-0. Two-0. High pop fly. In the infield, left side. Turner shading his eyes will make the catch for the third out. Cubs do add another run, though. They make it 6-2. To the seventh we go. 6-2 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back to Shy Sports Live. Edward Cabrera on for the seventh inning. He's thrown 670 pitches. First one, Reyes, is a high fly ball on the left field line. Hap ranging, and he'll make the catch for the first out. One pitch, one out for Cabrera here in the top of the seventh inning. First pitch to Brandon Marsh. 2 for 2 today. Misses high. He's driven in both Phillies runs today. A solo home run and a RBI single. That's on the corner for a strike, 0-1. Amos is up and in. It's 2-1 now. Two on high fly ball, left center fielded pretty well. This ball is into the basket. It's a home run. It's been Brandon Marsh's day for the Phillies. All 3 runs have been driven in by him. His 4th home run of the season, his 2nd of the game. It's 6-3 now. And another ball home run. Seems like the only Phillies hitter who's carrying right now. First pitch to Stout is fouled off. Here's the 0-1. Line drive up the middle, and it's going into the center field for a base hit. Look at the Phillies, another hit, their 5th of the game. First pitch to Bohm. This is up and in for ball 1, 1-0. Bohm struck out and grounded out today. Still no one getting loose in that bullpen right now. Did Hunter call out a ball? I think Hunter. Well, the Cubs are going to challenge. Definitely a strike. They try to back pick, and it's 1-1 now. Cubs retain their challenge. One misses inside. It's 2-1. Pickoff attempt to first. Stott is back in time. First disengagement. Two one, fly ball right field. Going back is Suzuki at the wall. In and out of his glove. That's going to fall. Stott had to hold, but he is able to get the third. And say his left arm is a little shaken up. That's a double now, and the tying run is coming up to the plate. Almost a 2-run home run. It doesn't leave the yard. And that is now 6 hits for the Phillies, and all of a sudden the So 1 out. Only 78 pitches for Cabrera. The issue is, though, tying runs at the plate now, and his excellent start could go away. I don't think Crawford's going to go yard, but it's possible. He's 0 for 2 today. Pair of groundouts up the middle. One of those would add a 4th run. And so for ball 1. I mean, right now, if you're Cabrera, you're trying to keep this quality start intact. There's one more run, and that quality start label is done. Kobe Milner, by the way, is getting loose in that Cubs bullpen. Garrett Stubbs and another lefty is on deck, but you have a trio of righties after that. The 1-0, that's a strike at the knees, 1-1. Actually, you have 2 lefties after Turner, but still. Love to get a second out here and maybe go to Milner to face Stubbs, the 1-1. Waves of that ground ball and heading back to first. And the throw gets away from Bush. The run's going to score. And Bohm heads to third. I believe that's going to be a throw in there on Alex Bregman. And it's now 6-4. So, this is big. So Stubbs, a base hit here, could tie the game. Fly ball center field. Shaw's going to camp on. They're just going to add a 5th run. And now it's only a 1-run game. Here's Trey Turner. Fly ball, left center field. It's going to be caught by Matt Shaw for the 3rd out. But a 3 spot for the Phillies is making this a game. It's stretch time in Chicago. 6-5 Cubs on Shy Sports Live.
Take me out to the ball game. DePaul University men's basketball head coach Chris Holman.
What's up, Cubs fans? What a perfect day for baseball. Sing with me. A 1, a 2, a 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we never get back for it's root. We'll root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Let's get some runs.
A couple changes here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Pete Armstrong will be pinch hitting for Matt Shaw, while Ryan Kirkering will be on the new pitcher on the mound for the Phillies. First pitch to Shaw, or to PCA is a swing and a miss for strike 1. Pete's had a pretty good hot streak after a slow start. 0-1 has fell out of play 0-2. Matt Shaw was 2 for 2 when he got taken out of the game. But this is big now for the Cubs, as Moises Ballesteros is also on deck. That's in the dirt. 1-2 now. Amaya, a catcher, is going to be lifted for a pinch hitter. Ballesteros can also catch, but if Kelly gets hurt, then you're down to your only catcher, Ballesteros, and now you're going to have issues there. Oh, that's a foul ball off of Wendelstedt's mask. Hopefully he's okay. Sorry, if Kelly gets hurt, Amaya, right at the top. Wendelstedt is wearing a helmet underneath the mask, so that's extra protection. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That's out number 1. PCA goes down on strikes to start the bottom of the 7th inning. So Moises Ballesteros is coming in to pinch hit for Amaya. .367 average for Ballesteros on the year in 21 games, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Check swing, no offer. It's 1-0 now as that misses inside. Line drive smoked on the right field line. This is going to get all the way to the ivy. Bounces off the bricks. Ballesteros is going to have a 1-out stand-up double. Moby continues to hit, and the Cubs get their 14th hit of the game. It's a double this time, 111 off the bats, and Cubs could really use that extra run. First pitch to Nico's out to play for ball one. Hitless day for Nico. 4 groundouts for him. But base hit here with an RBI could wipe away that 0 for 4. The 1-0. It's on the corner, first strike, 1-1. Kirkran's going to step off the mound using the disengagement. One, that's off the plate, 2-1. And Gary Stubbs is going to have a mound visit here. Catch the Cubs versus the Diamondbacks on May 1st to 3rd. That is next week. Go to Cubs.com/tickets or scan the QR code on the Marquee Sports app right now to learn more. You catch Corbin Carroll versus Nico Horner and the Cubs. Two on the Horners, and they're 3-1 now. Everyone, in on the hands, fly ball left field. If it's gonna fall, it's in foul territory though. It's a full count now. That's a full count on Horner. Yes, that was a foul ball in the replay. Three-two. Off the plate, ball 4. Horner walks, another ring of Alex Bregman. 1 for 4 today, a single pop-out strike under the ground out. We'll see if he can pay back for that error and get a RBI or 2 here. Cubs could use another run. First pitch. In the dirt again, a good block from Stubbs. No offer from Bregman. It's 1-0. Yeah, that one was well on the way. It's up and in, nearly hits Bregman. It's 2-0 now. 2-0. Pop fly in the infield. Infield fly rules in effect, and that's going to be caught by Trey Turner. So 2 gone. That'll bring up Ian Happ, 2 for 4 today. First 2 at bats, a strikeout looking in the ground out, but the next 2, a home run that cleared the left field bleachers on the Waveland, and a single up the middle for another RBI. He has 2 today. Be really good here to maybe get another one. First time hitting from the left side. He swings through the fastball for strike 1. Foul tip into the glove. It's 0-2 now on Happ. Phillies will have Schwarber, Harper, and Reyes in the 8th inning. Happ in on the hands, pop fly. That's going to be right to Harper for the 3rd out. Cubs strand 2. They don't score. Well, it's at 8. 6-5 Cubs on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top half of the 8th inning. Cubs and Phillies. Kobe Miller in the game now for the Cubs. First pitch to Kyle Schwarber is a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. 12th appearance of the season for Milner. A 1.5 full year, 4 ERA. The 0-1. It's off the corner. It's 1-1 now. One on the corner, not to strike 1-2 now. Check swing. They appeal to 3rd. No, says John Bacon. It's 2-2 now. Two. And so it's full now. Line drive on the line. It's foul. 3-2. Pop fly left side. That's might be playable for half. It is, and they'll make the catch for the first out. So one gone on ring of Bryce Harper, 1 for 3 today. A fly out, single, and a pop out. Phillies under their final 5 outs now.
Managers have been slow to it. It's been a tentative. I think the analytics community, I think it's something that Craig Counsell has advocated.
Swing and a miss for strike 1.
But this right here is the biggest thing.
So it's 1-1 now.
People say the ninth inning is different. And even if you allow for the idea that the ninth inning is different, what do you wait for? The ninth inning of the quality of the competition.
1-1, that's out to plate. 2-1. Weak number grounded foul to the left side. 2-2 now on Harper. Milner. 2-2, that's so. It's 3-2 now. It's a foul ball. Another foul ball. That's another foul ball in and out of the glove of Kelly. A good battle here. He pitched number 9 of the at-bats. That's off to play ball 4. So Milner loses the battle there, and that'll bring up Reyes, scheduled hitter. Jacob Webb is getting loose in that bullpen right now. Ground ball hit towards short. Swanson to second for 1. The turn, not in time. Reyes just beats the throw. See if the Cubs challenge it. No, Counsell says no. So 2 outs and in. Another ring of Brandon Marsh, the man who's driven in 3 runs today. Yes, the throw was late. First pitch inside nearly hits Marsh. It's 1-0. There's a pickoff attempt at first. Reyes back in time. Scramble's pulled foul. Inside, and that's another ball. It's 2-1 now. Pitches off the plate. Reyes goes to second. Not in time. Sorry, there's a pinch runner at first base. It's Dylan Moore. He did steal second base, so it's 3-1. Runner on second. Throw to second. Almost gets Moore picked off there. Not in time, though. Three balls, 2 strikes. Marsh fouls that one off. Three-two. Fouled back to the screen again. Off the plate, ball 4. Runners on first and second out for Stott. 1 for 3 today. Strikeout grounded and a single. Was just off the plate. And that is going to be it for Milner. He'll depart. Jacob Webb coming in. 6-5 Cubs in the top of the 8th. 2 outs. Phillies running. Welcome back here to the top of the 8th, and the Phillies have just tied it up. An RBI single for Edmundo Sosa gets the job done, and that 6-1 lead the Cubs had a little bit ago is now wiped out. As there's an RBI single up the middle for Sosa at 6-6. I'll bring up Alec Boehm. Top of his. Okay, never mind. I guess the Hunter Reynolds said I messed up. It's 1-0.
So the Cubs led 6-2. Now
This is up and in, and Sosa's going to steal second.
Now it's second and third. Sosa with the steal.
Two 0. So it's 3-0. That's off to play ball 4. So the bases are going to be loaded for Crawford. Now comes Hottovy.
Tell me how to be out to visit. Jacob Webb, 6-6 in the 8th.
So 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. Bases loaded. We have a new game. We're tied at 6. It's off to play 1-0. No, that's loaded. It's 2-0 now. It's final to play 2-1. There's a swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Chopper, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Webb gets out of the bases loaded jam. But the Phillies do the damage. They have tied it up coming back from 6-1 down. Well, to the bottom of the 8th. Tied at 6 on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to Shine Sports Live. We are tied at 6 in Chicago. Brad Keller, former Cub, is on the mound. Throws a first pitch inside to Seiya Suzuki, missing for ball 1. High fly ball, left field, hit pretty well. Moore back at the track. It is gone. Seiya Suzuki, a long ball, breaks the tie immediately after the Phillies tied it. Third of the season for Seiya, and the Cubs are on top, 7-6. 103.6 miles per hour off the bat, 393 feet out of distance. And greeting a former Cub, Brad Keller, with the home run is a good start to the bottom of the eighth for the Cubs. And he nearly hits Kelly inside for ball 1. The pop fly right side. Label for Harper, who makes the catch for the first out. So 1 gone. Then we got Michael Bush.
Straight games with a homer. That went 32 last year.
This is on to play the Bush for ball 1. Bush fouls that 1 out of play. 1-1 now. Nemesis is up and away. 2-1 now to Bush. Ground ball. Sosa grabs, fires a first, and that is out number 2. And we have Dansby Swanson. Fine drive up the middle. 1 hopper. Back in it from Sosa, and that's out number 3. But Seiya Suzuki breaks the tie moments after the Phillies tied it. Tonight we go. Cubs are 3 outs away from sweeping the Phillies and winning their 9th in a row. Welcome back here to the top of the ninth inning. Cubs on top, 7-6 over the Philadelphia Phillies. Suzuki's home run in the bottom of the eighth inning broke the tie and gave the Cubs a 7-6 lead after they blew a 6-1 lead. We're back on top, 7-6. Caleb Thielbar on the mound for the Cubs today. 6. Facing Adolis Garcia. First pitch is to get me over curve for a strike 0-1. A 1 misses up and nearly hits Garcia. It's 1-1. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, 1-2 now. There's a timeout. Foul out of play. One, two. So it's 2-2 now. Two, high fly ball. That if it's fair, it's gone. It is fair, and it is gone. Adolis Garcia immediately ties it right back up again. His third home run of the season. That's a blown save for Thielbar, and we are tied back at 7. That was a curveball up. That's not a pitch you want to throw. So it's 1-0 on Trey Turner. Turner 0 for 4 today. Swung out 3 times and he struck out. One-0. So it's 2-0. On the corner, that's a strike, 2-1. Uh-oh. Thielbar might be hurt. Took a long walk after the pitch, and this would not be good for the Cubs if he's hurt. And that is going to be it for Thielbar. So after Thielbar gives up the home run, he has hurt himself. Okay, so it's his... I believe it's his back leg. Definitely has a hamstring issue there, it looked like. They're going to bring in Riley Martin to take the mound there. We'll depart and be back in a little bit. We're tied at 7 on Shy Sports Live. Welcome back here to the top of the 9th inning. Riley Martin onto the game. First pitch is Trey Turner who fouls off. It's 2-2 on him now. If you're just joining in, Caleb Thielbar left with a leg injury. Here's a 2-2. So it's full now. Unsure exactly what the injury will be. It might be a hamstring, but don't want to speculate. But regardless, they're tied at 7. Here's the 3-2. Called strike 3. Turner's going to challenge. Definitely miss low. It's going to be ball 4. It is ball 4. There's a pop fly. It's going to be foul. It's on 1. No balls and a strike. Schrober fouls that one off. 0-2. It's on the way 1-2 now. On the way, it's 2-2 now. Throw to first. Not in time. Yeah, we're going to end it here.